forever since I have been on. It is Monday, and I am just now doing my live watch party for episode number 8, Ready to Love. I didn't promote this. I didn't post that I was going to be going live tonight. I'm sure a lot of you will catch the replay because it's fairly late. It's like 9:50 on Monday. And, I do my panel reviews on Tuesday. So I was like, I have to do my watch party tonight because I have my panel review tomorrow. I have to go live tonight, you know? So shout out to you guys. Thank you if you're joining me live tonight. Because like I said, for those of you that are just now joining, I didn't post that I was going to be going live. I so apologize that I was not available on Friday to do the live reaction watch party with you guys. Last week was very hectic. I had a lot going on, a lot of good stuff. And I said, you know what? How about I just take this week off? I'm just going to take it off. A lot going on, and I just didn't want to be so overwhelmed with being on live, going here, my notes, because I really wanted to do the panel review for the 100th episode the week before. And you guys, I watched that with you, and I was like, and I said at the end of the video, I was like, should I even have a panel review for the 100th episode? I was like, I don't really think that I need to, I don't know. I mean, we could have came on. I did want to come on. I did want to discuss it and talk about the 100th episode. But with everything going on, I was like, it's not that serious. But anyway, what's up, guys? I see a few of you coming in. I appreciate you so much because, like I said, this was not planned at all. And I appreciate you guys being here with me. But I have been seeing a lot. So let me just go ahead and start off. Welcome to my channel. I'm Miss SabrinaSeoul. If you have not liked the video yet, definitely take a moment to like the video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, definitely take a moment to also subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell. So every time I go live or post a new video, you will be the first to know. All right. So I haven't been online for real, honestly. I've seen a few things from me being online with this last episode. I feel like I'm just completely messing my hair up even more. Let me leave it alone. With this episode. And this episode, I don't know what happened. I literally was like, I'm not going to watch it until I watch it with you guys. But it seems like y'all are going in on Morgan and something about Nair. So I don't know, but I'm gonna say this. I am a really good judge of character. I'm gonna say that. And if you guys have been following me with my panel, I feel like I'm making my hair worse. I feel like it's okay. If you have been following me with my panel reviews and the stuff that all I know is I've been seeing people talk about Blake, and they've been saying Blake, he's the realest one there. And I'm just like, what? Because I swore that I've been saying that it's something about Blake, and I feel like he's just been misunderstood. It's something about him, not in a bad way. You know what I mean? But it's just something about him. I felt like he was just reserved. I feel like, he's not perfect, you know what I mean? And I also felt like it was something going on with Morgan and some with Tony, and I was like, their energies. But it seems like the stuff that I'm saying, and y'all know, when I've been saying stuff about other people in the other seasons, and I just been like, I usually been on point, you know what I'm saying? So pertaining to the show, I don't know these people in real life. I just review the panel, I review the show, and I give my opinion on what I see on screen. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I don't know you guys in real life. It's entertainment. I'm watching it and I talk about it. But other than that, I'm sure they are all amazing people, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? I try to think positive and speak positive as much as I can, even when it's in a negative situation. Like, but I'm always going to keep it real, and I'm always going to keep it 100. You know, at the end of the day. So I appreciate you guys, but tonight I am going to do the live watch party. And I don't know if you guys remember me saying it, but I love doing the watch party when the show is not really going on, because I literally get to stop and talk to you guys. I get to stop in the middle and we could really like talk about it. I don't got to wait for the commercials. And when the commercial's over, I can come back and talk. I have to hurry up. So I like it, you know, when it's like this. But let's go ahead and start. For all of you that are coming in, shout out to you guys. Hey, thank you for joining me. Hey. Thank you for joining me, because this is so impromptu. It's literally late. I'm going to, where have I been? I have been adulting and lifing. And I've been having a good time. Just, you know, yeah, that's where we're just gonna leave it at that. But I am good. I'm safe. Like, I literally have been off social media, and I'm good. You know, I'm good. So I've just been focused on the things that I need to focus on. Let's say that. But let's go ahead and start. I already have it up here, and I am ready. Keep talking. I'm excited to see, because I've been seeing a few of the comments, and I'm like, let's see, share the screen.
Here, Tony over here barking, but come here, girl.
Lyndon is not a threat to me. I'm more of a threat to Lyndon. May the best man win.
All right, here we go.
I'm nervous because I like Mark Anthony, Andre, in Blue. I've never had such a strong connection.
I love that I
with
can see
men.
this.
I don't think you're a benign kid.
And definitely comment your thoughts, because I know y'all have watched this already. I have not at all. I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I was laying in bed the other night and I was like, I'm gonna just watch it, and then I'm gonna just go live and watch it with them. I was like, nope, because I want y'all to see like my real reactions. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I was like, I'm gonna wait until I go live. So let's see. But definitely comment with y'all, because I know y'all watch it. Let me know what y'all think.
Cancer. I think you're malignant, and I don't think you deserve to be here.
He needs some professional help.
It's disgusting to me.
And what I've been through, they saying she needs some help. Well, honey, blogs have been going in on
I'm ready to love.
I'm ready to love now. Let's see what's going on. Been in Miami, honey.
Tommy.
Cynthia.
So they
How
starting
are
off
you,
with the ladies like,
Good.
look at
How are you?
Cynthia. I love you, Cynthia.
Hey,
You know I love her too.
Hey,
we're going into the wine bar, and I'm pretty on edge. Tommy is full of tricks. I love Tommy, but the surprise is a bit much for me.
all right, all right.
Let's see
Sexy,
what's
sexy.
going
Good.
I like
Sexy,
that.
sexy. You like that?
I like that.
on. Oh my God.
Wide open after that.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? It's tripping. Oh God, what is going on? Can you hear me? I don't. Oh, my goodness. Oh God. Nothing is working. We're not going to let you be great. Can y'all hear and see me? What is going on? Let me see if this will even play.
Party last week.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
This week, the hits keep coming.
Mm.
Sometimes to be able to
Okay.
move forward, you got to take a long, hard
Okay.
look in the
We're
past.
back in action. I'm sorry,
It's
guys.
important that we learn from our failed relationships
Thank you.
to make sure we're not falling into the same old patterns.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
This week, it's time to introduce your connection to your ex.
Oh God, Tommy, why? Why do we have to do this?
Your exes will be able to give you unique perspectives and insight.
They about to
These
do
men
that.
will also
They
get an
sure
opportunity to
are.
chalk it up with somebody that knows
We
you
had
in an
that
intimate
week
way.
break with the
It's going to give
winter
both of y'all
episode, so
more
I'm, like,
clarity on what you
thrown
want
off a little
and
bit.
what you don't want in a future relationship. Tommy, making sense?
Yes.
I'm going
Very
to fast
much.
forward this part.
At the end of this
Hold
week,
on.
we'll meet back here to figure out which one of these men is not making the cut. So we're going to make it count.
It is getting
Yeah.
right.
All right, that's it. Get to
All
it.
right,
Chop,
ladies.
chop.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Let your ex meet your next.
Tommy, I'm actually going to hang back and
Oh,
talk to you if I
oh,
Yeah,
that's
we can
right.
talk.
She has to talk to
can. Knowing
Tommy.
that Tommy wants us to introduce our strongest connections to our ex, I really want to make sure that I have some time alone to speak with Tommy. It's just very extremely sensitive,
That's
so I
right.
just want to
What
make
is-
sure that
I
Tommy understands
remember.
where I'm coming
What
from.
did she say?
What's going on? You all right?
I'm fine. I completely understand the process and it makes a lot of sense, but my situation is just a little different. I've been in pretty much serious situations all my life. So I was in one from high school for 12 years. And then after that, I dated another guy for about 3 years. Those two men are the fathers to my children.
Okay.
Really?
The first one, we haven't seen or heard from him. It's about 6 years.
Okay.
The last
Okay.
guy, he didn't have any children, and I actually gifted him his first child. He basically just told me, with my career, it's too emotional for me. I can't do this.
Okay.
This is like a really, really important part on the journey. It really shows a lot of true colors. It opens up a lot of layers. You have multiple connections,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, if you cannot find an ex, I want you to be able to sit them down, explain to them your past, explain to them what has happened.
Okay.
That way you're being upfront with them and they know what's going on too.
Yeah. It's very important not to consider bringing someone around that's not in their children's lives. But I'm
You must
just
ain't
anxious
watched
to
the
see how
previous seasons.
my connections take it.
Just give me your best.
Thank you. I promise.
Okay?
Thank you.
She must didn't watch the previous season. Because I'm trying to figure out when was the last time somebody really brought their ex. I mean, some
So it's
people have,
time
but
to meet the exes, and my nerves are just all over the place.
it's Morgan and her ex.
Good to see you. But I chose to bring Junior, a guy I was dating about
Lord,
3 years
this is
ago,
what
to
everybody
speak
been
to
talking about.
Tony and Lyndon. Are you gonna say good things about me?
All the good
Ooh,
things
I'm
and
about
the
to
bad
watch it
things.
real quick.
I mean, you should just keep it real. Speak your truth, you know? The relationship with Junior and I was pretty superficial. So I'm completely lost as to what Junior is possibly going to tell these men. But I do want to see how they're going to react and how they're going to handle themselves.
It's a party. It's a party.
It's a party.
Oh
How are
my
you?
God.
You look,
Is
you look
it-
amazing
Is this
as
the
usual.
thing
Thank
that
you.
I've been
Hey, what's up,
hearing
fam?
so
What's
much
good? You're
about?
with you, bro. Of course, Linda. All right, all right.
Oh my
Me and
God.
Morgan, we just go together, man. Like, we're both chill. We don't take anything too seriously. And even though I have to meet someone that she dated, the more I talk to her, the stronger the connection.
Good to meet you, bro.
I do not
Welcome
see
to
no
the chaos.
connection.
Are you ready, man? You know,
Zero.
as ready as I can
With
be.
Lyndon
You here
and
for
Morgan.
Morgan?
I
mean,
see,
that's what's
I'm gonna
happening.
use
I'm
you,
sitting
you're
here
gonna use
talking to
me.
you, so.
We have an understanding that we're not gonna talk about, but that's what I see.
Can I just say everything?
I don't see like
That's
a
sweet.
Nah.
There's no way.
Can't be everything. But you know her more than I do. So for right now, it's everything.
Hi,
Tony
darling.
gonna come too
Whoa. Tony,
How are you?
It's actually a
with
party.
Lyndon.
What's going on, y'all?
It's good to see you, Tony.
Oh
I didn't know
my
you were gonna be here, man.
God.
I'm here.
Yeah, Lyndon and Tony, right?
Absolutely.
My impression of Junior was, really?
He's a very short dude, and I wasn't impressed, to say the least.
Yeah, I was asking him, like, you know, what do you like about Morgan? What about you? What do you like about Morgan?
Obviously, the physical attraction is there, right?
Yeah.
Look at her, you know what I'm saying? So, on a more deeper
The
level,
shade,
we
child,
connect
the
spiritually.
Yeah, she
shade.
caught my eyes. She's like, you know, she caught your eyes the first time.
So what did you like about me? You asked them, what did you like about
I mean,
me?
Tony is
Good
so
question.
confident.
You know what
I
I like?
love it. I'm here for
You
it.
know, when we first met, her intention was like, you was gonna play with me. She was not ready for a relationship.
Who, me?
Yeah, you wasn't.
I made it very clear that we could just keep it funky. We tore the town up, and
And
it
what
was
happened?
nice. And you said you wanted to be serious with it.
She's a smart woman. I thought they were crazy.
Tony
too.
don't like competition. Tony don't
You got
like.
scored? You got
It's so
scored?
early.
Tony
So one
gives
time,
off
right,
so
me and my
much
boys doing, I have a good time. I came home,
insecurity to
and I'm laying down in bed,
and
and then
show
she's
to
like,
be
what
so
I told you,
secure.
don't wash your hair with
Crazy.
shampoo. Use
Everything is
something else.
opposite.
I'm like, what is it? Like, she go like this with my hair the whole time. Like this, right? Like that. I'm sleeping. I don't know what the heck is going on. And she woke up. What's wrong? She like, what's up? You know what happened?
What's she doing, man?
What happened?
The whole gone. I had no more hair.
What?
Yeah, I'm going like this. My keep coming up. The more time I'm going like this, keep coming up. I'm like, what the is wrong with this woman, man? She thought I was cheating. Like she think I was cheating.
God. There was nair in the hair.
This was the icing on the cake. I had strep throat. And then I get on Instagram, and where's this guy? He's with his ex-girlfriend / god moms, whatever y'all got going on.
So did you tell her where you were about to go after you
Absolutely
dipped out?
not.
Nah, I didn't tell her. I don't think she would have liked it.
I would have liked it more if you would have told me.
But it was nothing serious. So now let me ask you this. What would you do different from what I did to keep her around?
I've always been a believer that even if the truth is bad, I don't have the mental capacity to like say something different or like leave things out because I feel like it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
It's a simple thing. It's communication.
That part.
Perhaps if you would have communicated that with her, the whole situation would have been something different. So maybe we wouldn't be here right now, Julian. Hey, it's a possibility. I'm kind of sensing that, but you know, it's a possibility. You know,
What do you sense, sweetheart?
I'm just speaking out loud. That's all.
I think Morgan was lying about her actual feelings about Junior. There's no way a woman would do the near thing if she didn't have feelings for him.
Right.
Her words was not matching up to her action, and that really bothered me.
So there was a house full of men and women, I'm guessing, right? And then when you saw her, beyond knew she was gonna be the one.
Physical attraction was there,
Okay.
but it was a room full of attractive women.
Right.
I'm still confident with what I have with Lyndon. Tony, on the other hand, I'm seeing a red flag. You know, the way he handled the situation, I think ultimately it hurt us.
Okay.
What? What? Hold on. Hold on. What? She saw a red flag with Tony. Do I need to rewind it? Am I tripping? I didn't see any red flags from Tony. Did I miss something? The red flag was her. Am I tripping? Yeah, like I don't know. My thing is if me and the guy, we just like kind of chilling and it ain't really, I mean, come on now. We've all been in situations where it was like, it was convenient situations. You know what I mean? And but I don't know, because she said that, but then she said he was cheating so was it a convenient situation, or were y'all in a relationship? Because if it's a convenient situation, he could see whoever he want to see. She could see whoever she want to see. He could see. Yeah, there is pretty much like an open relationship with benefits. So yeah. So for Tony to feel the way that he felt was absolutely valid. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. No, the red flag was her putting nair in the dude's hair because she thought that he was cheating. So what's gonna happen when she really catch a dude that's cheating on her? What's she gonna do? I don't know. I feel my thing is if I'm dealing with a guy and if it's that many red flags, and we're like in a situation, we're in a relationship, because obviously they were, for her to have those type of feelings, or that she really, really liked him. If it's all those red flags, ladies, leave. He is not worth it. If he's showing you red flag here, red flag there, red flag, especially if y'all are in the dating situation. Now, we date because eventually we want to get married. Eventually we want to have a life partner. People don't date just to be dating. Dating for what? Usually there's an end result, and the end result is to have that soulmate, is to have that partner that you want to spend the rest of your life with, or to have someone that you can, build with. So if you getting red flag here, red flag there, and y'all are just dating, what would make you think that those red flags won't be there when y'all are in a real serious relationship, or when y'all get married? It doesn't do anything but get worse. If you toxic like that, if you feel like you got to go and put nair in his hair and do stuff like that, first of all, you don't need to be putting your hands on nobody and doing stuff like that to, like, especially like their physical, like, what? You know how devastated I would be? Like, it's worse when you flattening tires and scratching the cars up and busting the windows out. That's a little bit different. Like, what if he had an allergic reaction to that? Like, honestly, and he went into cardiac arrest because of the ingredients or the chemicals that was in it. Like, what? I'm tripping right now. Like, what the holy heck? Goodness gracious. Hey guys, miss you, Sabrina. Oh, I missed you too. I did. I miss you guys. Y'all didn't see me when I first came on. I did. I miss you because I've literally been gone since the 100th episode. Oh, this is a scene. This is a trip. You noticed Tony's attitude when he walked in. Tony is not having it. Tony is very, very insecure. Sorry, Tony. I don't got no problems with you, but you do. You give off a lot of insecurities. You give off, you're really not that secure within yourself. You give off, everybody seems like it's a threat, even though out your mouth comes, oh, I ain't worried about him. Oh, I don't know. Like, why do you always got to validate that? Like, if you ain't worried about him, why you got to keep saying it? You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't be worried about him. I don't like when I'm somewhere and a pretty girl walk in the room, I'll be like, look at her. She thinks she cute. That's what that gives. You know what I mean? No, if I feel like I'm intimidated by somebody, or I'm not going to be saying it. Well, I'm not a hater anyway. If anything, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, she is so bad. Like, look at her shoes. Oh my God. I don't know. I love women. So I'm a girl's girl. So that's just not me. But, oh my God. Tony and Morgan are toxic. Absolutely. And I actually said that, I think, in the last episode for my live watch party, that I said that both of them give off that energy. Like, it's like fire and fire. They're going to end up killing each other for real. Like, it's going to be a problem in real life. Oh my God. Morgan was actually talking softly to, hold on, because it's about to start, but I'm so glad that I get to pause it. Hold on, what is it? Morgan was actually talking softly to JR as he slept, and she rubbed her hair and said, yeah, because he said he felt her doing like this. Nope, she had no, they were laughing about it. Tony is definitely a red flag. If they were married, she was still psycho to melt the hair off the man's head. That's crazy. Right, she had no proof he was cheating. She is nuts. The fact that she was laughing about it, not cool at all. That's just who she is. She thinks it's funny, and it's not. You can't be messing around with people like that. Like, that's... Oh my God. If I was a man, I wouldn't trust Morgan to bring me a glass of water. Psycho, sis melted right off. I'm scared. Tony feeds off competition. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's so many red flags with, honestly, a lot of them. A lot of them.
When Tommy says we have to pick an ex, no other ex came in mind but the father of my children. James, he's a part of my life. He will always be a part of my life. So I'm really hoping to get how Dre would maneuver with a woman with children, how Anthony would maneuver with a blended family, and how well the men would mesh. I'm on this journey of finding love, and I got two guys that I connected with. I need you to kind of like fill them out, ask them questions, see if they will be good potential bonus dads to your kids.
All right.
Good. This too.
Knowing that I'm gonna meet Cynthia's ex, it's big for me because she actually has this huge personality.
Andres.
And to meet
Give me that
someone who
dang
is
on
able
ponytail.
to
I
satisfy
tell your
her,
boy.
I think it's gonna be interesting.
Oh my
I'm very curious to find out who this lucky guy is.
That's one of your guys with the shag.
James. Hey.
How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
Andre,
having me.
this is James.
What's going on, brother?
What's up?
Is that good, man?
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
All right.
So you're Cynthia's ex?
Speak up. I can't hear you.
You're Cynthia's ex,
You heard
right?
me just
Yes.
fine.
Okay.
See,
Cool,
that's
cool.
that.
She's a strong woman, man.
How
That's
you
that
know it's not a
energy.
facade?
That's that energy. That's that energy.
I don't,
kind of.
because people will put on the best show.
How do I know you're not acting as well?
Good question. You can ask me things you want to know about me, and then you can make your own judgment.
Do you have kids?
No,
How old are you?
39.
39. No
Yeah,
kids.
no
Why
kids.
is that?
I made some bad choices in women, you know, and she wasn't ready.
How do I know that you're telling the truth?
Well, you don't know.
When Tommy gave me the assignment that I needed to sit with my guys and kind of explain to them why there would be no ex, I'm a little nervous. I definitely hope that they understand the situation.
Everything. Jeffrey.
Hi.
Whatever. Look good as usual.
You don't have all her
I don't know
connections
if the
there at the
guys will
same
think any
time.
particular way about me not bringing an ex, but I feel like the person for me would truly understand that. Tommy kind of had like an assignment for us this week, and
Right.
he wanted you guys to meet our exes.
Right.
I've kind of vocalized with both of you guys a little bit about my past.
She had
Right.
I was in a
nobody.
12-year relationship,
that she
and
dated.
then I dated here and there, but they weren't significant enough to trust someone to bring here to meet you guys.
Don't you think that they'd be doing you a good favor by being here, you know?
I really won't say too much about the 12-year just because the kids don't have a relationship with them.
And then the recent one you had?
I gifted him his first child. And as soon as I became pregnant, he was like, it's too much for me. So he just kind of walked away from his son.
How many relationships you been prior to her?
Maybe 3, 4 serious relationships.
What about mediocre relationships?
Flings. If I'm not in a relationship, I'm in a fling or dating. What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
Anthony. How are you?
I was like, who is
Yeah.
that? That's
Anthony.
Anthony, child. I thought that was
What's
an
up?
ex,
What's going
another
on?
ex.
Anthony,
I didn't
James,
recognize
James,
that.
Anthony.
So me personally, I'm very successful in my field and what I do.
I didn't ask that. I said relationship,
No,
the mediocre ones.
You asked about flings, but you also said about children. So you kind of got me lost right there. I'm trying to answer why I personally
Right.
don't have kids.
Get to that. I just want to know about the flings.
I'm gonna get there, brother.
These are the questions she gonna ask you.
No, you're not asking.
She's right here. So
My man, my
is you
man.
gonna spill it out or?
You gotta ask me a direct question. Would you like to know?
I asked about the flings. That was direct.
Energy is heated. Andre looks like he wants to jump over the table. James is just sitting there looking like he's not effective.
I've conquered a lot of stuff. I'm very successful. I've been in Forbes magazine. I've had multi-million-dollar companies. And now I would like to start settling down now.
Now you ready?
I am ready.
Dre's
I don't want-
ready.
Yeah.
Let's move on
Hey,
to the
that's
next
fair.
question.
Next question. You have 2 kids that he don't have.
I have a 5-year-old daughter, by the way, so I know how it is to be a father.
Why y'all
Me-
didn't work out?
We put so much focus on our daughter and our career that we neglected each other.
So with that, how many other women you had after her?
One. I dated one after her.
So you was dealing with one female
That's
after.
all, that's all I needed.
I hear what you say, but I think you're not telling me everything.
So none of your exes you have no relationship with at all?
I don't keep like hold with the people that I've been with.
It was kind of weird to try to ask a question about her ex. Did you reach out to them? Did you call them? I don't know if she's painting a picture or an excuse.
Like, how do you feel not having like any connection with them?
I'm happy with that. I'm not the mom with baby daddies,
Right.
drama and issues. No,
I get what
I
she-
live a calm, happy life with my babies. And
Yeah, I
it's
feel
just
it.
me and them. So I purposely kind of show them households or movies where there is dad because I want them to know what it should be. I want them to be happy and have something to look forward to because I do know that's coming for them.
I really appreciate the explanation, though.
Yeah,
You know,
I
'cause
mean,
these
you
things could
guys
be tough.
deserve that. I mean, obviously, I do have children. You want to know what's the status with that.
Exactly.
I'm 100% mommy.
You know, I understand that.
I think my connection with Mark Anthony is still
Look at
really strong,
Blue's
but my
face.
connection with Blue
He
is
looks
just
like he's
kinda,
so
you know, a little stagnant.
confused.
He didn't present himself very well.
You get a better understanding of what's going on.
He promised.
Can't promise nothing yet.
What are y'all two bringing to
Exactly.
the table? And I'm starting with you.
Well, first of all,
confused.
I don't know if I'm going to bring anything to the table yet because we're still exploring. Feel me? Tomorrow, I may not be interested. Or maybe I'll find something else about her.
And I'm also not going to let you play with her.
My man, listen to me, man. I can't have anybody in my life. I was featured on Forbes magazine.
I don't want to know about your credentials.
Right.
Anyways, I got to go, y'all.
Nah.
I got to go. My man, I ain't going to do this with everybody.
And you see, he felt uncomfortable. He got up and he left.
gotta go.
You're going to understand what's up. All right, brother? Y'all
Okay, all right.
Man. I want the best for her. Of course. I made her go through a lot in life. She was innocent.
Are you open to your kids being around somebody, though? Are you open to it?
Sure. That's just how it is. So if it's going to be blended, you with Cynthia, your daughter want 10 items. Whatever it is.
Your daughter's getting 10 items as well. And then your son's going to get asked, does he want 10 or what else do you want to compensate?
Man, his
I like your conversation more than Andre conversation.
I feel you.
But you're still suspect.
You gonna die.
Your father, you have to
You're-
if you
you're still suspect
gave
to
me the
me.
100% clearance, something be wrong with you. I just met you. How you gonna clear me?
Oh, the go he got.
But I gotta get out of here though.
Goodness gracious.
Come on.
Next time.
Stay.
5
He
minutes.
gotta
Next
go.
time. Next time.
5 minutes.
I tell you what. Get my information from her. We'll talk again because I'm not going nowhere.
Ooh.
I feel like walking away from this situation, I would have felt better if this was an average ex. But being this is the father of her children, I definitely need to talk to her a little bit more because he's not going anywhere.
Right.
Okay. What do you think about
Right.
him?
And,
You can start with
and a
Andre.
lot of
He's keep
people
throwing
don't
out his credentials.
about
You ain't
that.
like that.
I'm in the Forbes.
Like,
I'm in
you
the
gonna
Forbes.
be
I'm
with
in
their
the
family.
Like,
You
what
gonna
the
be
hell
with
the
their.
Forbes got to do with love?
Okay.
Nah.
What about Anthony?
Anthony is just, he's suspect. It's
Why?
something.
Anthony told you he ain't going nowhere.
That's game.
Jesus. I was hoping to get deeper with Anthony and Andre, but James was not here to get to know these men. He was just here to piss them the off. I need 2 shots of Patron, please. Don't be giving my booze a hard time. You gonna make them leave me.
I ain't make them leave you.
Before I leave, I have to take a shot on this one.
Dry, cracked lip. Birds.
What's going on? I got 88 people watching. I got 88 people watching. If you have not liked this video yet, I'm about to go on YouTube real quick. I'm sorry if you have an echo. If you have not liked this video yet, I got 34. I'm about to like it. I got 35 thumbs up. If you have not hit that thumbs up yet, I would so greatly appreciate it if you would support me and this live by hitting that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I sure would love for you to subscribe, and join the soulmate family we have here. Okay, that was a lot. So Jeffrey, my thing is you have, I feel like the men didn't ask enough questions. I feel like that was their opportunity to ask more questions about the roles that these men played in her life. I feel like they should have asked like more questions about it. Of course, she explained it a little bit so they can kind of get a better understanding of exactly like what is to come. Like in real life, like why aren't they in your life? Like in real life, like what happened? Like, you know, how has it been you raising these three children by yourself? You know, how has it affected the kids? Like, how do they feel with not having you know, a male figure in their life? Have you talked to your children about their father, not just showing them movies on TV? Real quick story. I remember Sadora and I made her dinner one night, and she started to ask questions about her father. I never really wanted to, because he has not been in her life since she's been born. She's never met her dad. And she started asking me questions like, people in school are talking about like fathers, and they're asking me like, where's my dad and stuff like that. So she started asking me questions. So I was like, you know what? How about this? I'm going to make dinner on Tuesday night, and we're going to sit down, and any questions that you have about your father, you can ask me. So she did. We had dinner. She asked me all these questions about him. How did we meet? How did he look? She has her own cell phone. So I sent pictures of her father to her cell phone so she could see how he looked. She's like, oh my God. She's like, I do look like him. I'm like, I told you, you know? So she could have pictures of her father. And I didn't want her growing up feeling like mom kept me away from my father, you know? And she's like, is he ever gonna like try to see me? Is he gonna? And I'm like, you know, that's up to him. Like, I can't make him. He's a grown man. Like, he has to make those decisions for himself. So, you know, those are the questions I just feel like that they should have asked a little bit more. They should have gotten more deep within her and her kids. You know, like, you just don't want to ask a single mom like all these questions about her kids, how you raising them, like how they doing in school. Like, but those are the things you have to ask. These are 3 kids. You're coming into a situation where Mark Anthony don't have no kids. Blue look like he a grown man. I think he does have kids. Like, he about to take on her kids too. Like, you don't have a relationship with 3 different men. You have children by 3 different men, and you don't have a relationship with none of them. I'm not saying I can't talk. You know what I mean? But my thing is I want to know why. Like, those are the questions I feel like they should have been asking. With Cynthia and her baby daddy, I don't know. I feel like he didn't come there for her. He came there for him. Does that make sense? It's just an unfortunate situation, because just like she said, she's like, you're gonna run them off. When Anthony was like, if this guy, you gonna marry her, you gonna marry her kids, you gonna marry her baby daddy, you gonna marry her family, and vice versa. People need to think about that. I don't think a lot of people think about that. Keep it 100. I remember I was with somebody, and they had kids, and they had like a 12-year-old daughter. Then he had like a grown adult. Anyway, make a long story short, the daughter came and stayed with us on the weekends. So he was here and she was here. She came, spent the night, spent the weekend with her dad. So I spent time with her as well. $100 was missing out of my wallet. Okay. I had shower products like in my shower. She stole those. And I know, because I went in her bag. I went and took a shower and my stuff was missing. So I was like, what? It was just here like, I take showers regularly. She was here over the weekend. So I said, well, let me go in her bag. My shower products was in her bag. $100 was missing. So it was just weird. And I said to myself, is this what I'm gonna have to deal with? And I told him, he was like, oh no, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't. So he was looking at me funny, like I was lying. And I was like, I literally found this in her bag. Oh no, she was probably just using it. She was probably gonna put it back. I said, you know what? In my head, it's time for you, her, and all y'all to go. I was done with it, because I was like, if this is what I have to, and that isn't that sad? That he was crazy anyway, so I wanted to end it with him anyway, because he had issues. You know, if you come in here and you disturb my peace, you got to go. You, your kids, the dog, the fish, all y'all got to pack it up. Y'all got to go. I'm not gonna do it. Like, it took me a long time to get the peace that I have. I'm damn sure not gonna let no outsider come in and ruin it all. No, people need to like really be mindful of those kind of things. And I don't think people really think about that kind of stuff. It's great. You know what? I really should start doing videos. You know how like people be doing videos like know your worth, 10 signs when you know a man is not for you, how to see the red flags. Does he really love you? Let me tell you something. I have been through it, and I have talked to a lot of people, men and women, through it, because I be asking questions. I be talking to people. I be wanting to know, like, why y'all be cheating? Like, I want to know. And they tell me, like, I like, you know what? I really should start doing those. Like, I ain't no, you know what I'm saying? What is it called? Coach, no dating coach or whatever. But I have experienced so much in my life. And I tell you, like I know my worth. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. The show is back on. The show is back on. I really should start doing them kind of videos.
Oh my.
I be having an answer.
I'm going through this process. I have 2 pretty good connections. So I've asked you to come here to basically help me
Suss them out. Yes.
Walking to this date with my ex, Mark, I'm super nervous. Hey, how are you?
Doing all right. How are you?
I'm good. I have a strong connection with Blue and Tony. Tony, he's an alpha, and when it comes to Blue, he's awesome. He's great. He's laid back, but he's also mysterious. No one knows what he's thinking. I don't know if he voted for Obama. I don't know.
Because in real life,
he has to kind of.
Y'all not asking him questions. Y'all not showing him that
What
you're
is
really
it that
interested. It's a
captures
two-way
your
street.
imagination and attention
Like it's
about
called
him?
reciprocation.
How smart and
Like
intelligent
nobody's
she is,
taking the time to get to
and
know him.
honestly, it's just stunning, beautiful. Right?
I don't know.
Our conversations are always good. I mean,
I like
most people don't want to check on you. They want you consistently
You
get them.
observe.
She said, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Like me,
You don't know how to receive it though.
No, I don't.
Hi, how are you?
Good, beautiful. How are you?
Everybody say hello.
Mercedes asked me to meet her ex. And after that uncomfortable situation with Cynthia, I'm really not knowing what to expect.
Hey, Sadie's.
Hi, how are
Hey,
you?
I'm a little bit weary. How's this guy gonna act? Hopefully he's not on some rah-rah where I have to check him, he's got to check me, and we go back and forth. So I kind of have my guard up just a little bit.
So you're going through this whole process, and she just happens to be, most important part of it. I like to believe.
I see, like she always say, we're like yin and yang. And opposites do attract. I live my life a certain way.
Hold on. This is why I like doing these live reactions when the show is not going on. It's like not on Friday. What, Ashley? Like he passed away? Is that what you're saying? I was about to say that's not true, because Anthony was just on my live, like in the comments, like a couple weeks ago. Can someone confirm that? I was about to say because, hold on, what? Oh, okay. I was about to say he was just on my live. Okay, whew, Lord have mercy. Because y'all know that's what they said, and we can actually talk about it now. That's what they said about Joel from, I think it was Houston. Like about he died last year, and then they said he died like about a month ago. Lies. Like it's crazy. I mean, we're not gonna get into it because that's his business, but that wasn't true either. So these blogs be tripping, man.
Prioritization, a lot of responsibility.
He was just
I'm just
on here.
right now where
we follow each other. I think he just was on my Instagram.
In that person.
I always make sure I was right for myself. Everything about me has to be on point first. I don't think I have to be good enough for anybody but myself first. And I see how I'm compatible with somebody else.
Get your seatbelt in, buckle in. We're ready to go.
Coming into this date, I'm actually somewhat excited. Anthony was there as well. Not a problem. Through this entire process, Anthony has been there right along with me. So I felt like he could add a little comedic value to the conversations.
One thing is that
and that's how it needs to be. Not, I ain't worried about him.
Family's my root.
Like,
I'm the oldest out of 10 kids.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that's a huge responsibility, man.
I don't know, and that's
try to lead them in the right way. You know, I'm always available to them. So that's very important.
I get it.
Okay. I need to evaluate the family just to see if
also, for
the
real,
relationship is going to work.
It also depends on like how the producers are asking you questions. Because I know a couple times the producers were like, Sabrina, like, were you worried that the other women were there? I was like, worried? Ain't nobody. But see, you see how they ask the question. So, you know, it does make sense. Maybe
I
that's
don't
how
believe
they're
in just trying to fit in for the sake of the person. If the family is that important to the person, I have to figure out and learn what that synergy is and see if it's a fit. How did your relationship end?
So opening the question, what do you mean? Like peacefully? What was the situation? Give me a little bit more context.
How do you handle conflict between you and your partner?
Oh, I don't do conflict. I'm a verbal communicator.
Okay.
I communicate, probably over communicate. I like to make sure that we're not only solving the problem, but I also know where the problem is coming from. I feel like if you know that you have a lane where you can tell me anything and you lie to me, there's nothing there.
Right.
So let me ask you guys, where would you put Marcia just in the big picture?
At this point, we are at the 1 and 2s right now.
That's a cop-out.
No, it's not. We're at 1 and 2.
I mean, top 2, but is it number 2?
Why you don't want me to know, though?
Get there.
Now we're at this point where we got to start going deeper in our process.
No offense to you, Blue, but I just think we had plenty of time to decipher what is what.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sugarcoat something. I don't have a number 1. I have 2. And they're both number 2s right now. That's why we're in the process.
That's right. For me, I know I can be very hard-headed and stubborn, especially when I've made a decision on something. So I understand that that's going to come with a whole host of conflicts that I'm not ready for.
With me, I have to say the openness to take risk. It's better to take the risk and fail than not take it at all and wonder if you could have done things differently.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I'm sorry to cut this short, guys. I actually have to go do some daddy duties.
Thank you, really.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye, sweetie.
I'll see you.
All right,
man. Get home safe.
Yeah, no doubt.
So if you had to choose one of the two, who you choosing? For me.
Mark Anthony, I don't see that being husband.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get a very swift with my words kind of vibe.
What do you think about this guy?
From Mark
Anthony, that man is ready for life.
Yeah.
With whoever that may be. Very in
I
tune
ain't never
with
heard
exactly
that
who he
one.
is. That real confidence, like what's coming out of that one.
Gotcha.
And he was forcing the confidence. Like
Ooh. I love Armand's opinion. I'm not going to take it lightly. It's definitely giving me something to think about. Interesting.
I like both of them, but I think I'm leaning more towards Anthony. Blake reminds me of me 20 years ago. Smooth, clear, dressed well, very, very nice guy. But I'm not convinced that what he's looking for is what he's looking for.
Paul thinks Blake might not be ready to settle down. And I'm getting worried because I take everything that Paul says to heart. So I definitely keep my eye out because I just want to make extra sure that me and Blake are on the same page.
It's hard for me because I feel like it's two sides of a similar coin. So it's like, it's hard.
With Blue, I think he kind of played coy a little bit.
Yeah.
Tony, I like the fact that he's direct. He speaks his mind, but at the same time, I don't think he will take feelings into consideration when he just speaks his mind.
I'm not that sure where I stand today. Tony was super assertive and prideful. Blue was more chill and mysterious. This date heightened those thoughts.
I wish I could
just mash them together and make one. Unfortunately, you can't do that.
In this competition, oh my God. Have y'all ever had a situation like that where it's been 2 or 3 guys and hold on a second. Hey, I'm on live right now. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, my bad. I'm on live right now. Yeah, because I would. Oh, okay. All right, bye. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me go over here. What are y'all saying? I'm sorry, guys. I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you. You said, can we talk about how Linda is still there? Honey, he float on, float on. Float on. He is floating right along, isn't he? Oh God, my God, Jesus. Exactly. Oh my God, this type of insult should yeah. You said he's exhausting. He can be. I know people that are way more exhausting than him. He's just a little different. Blake makes it so hard just being a nice person. Okay, so I'm tired of every conversation with Blake, and I'm not even on the show. Blake answered the questions very well. He's right. Team Anthony, honey, they're liking Anthony. He has a good read. Yeah, her ex did. Where Susu's. Would it be crazy if Susu with Blake do a Sabrina at the bridge? Hey, April. Oh God, I couldn't see Sue-Ann doing that to Blake. I couldn't see her. Sue-Ann just gives me, nothing against her. Sue-Ann gives me, if someone picks her, she gonna pick them. That's the energy I get from Sue-Ann. Or she gonna pick, she gonna leave with somebody. You know, y'all know how Tyrone was like, Jeffrey gonna find her a man. She gonna get her a man. That's the kind of same energy I'm getting from Sue-Ann. Why she always got her tatas out? You must be talking about Marcia. I was wondering the same thing about Marcia. Loving the hey Jay. Thank you. She is Janquilla Robinson's family attorney. Oh yeah, I've heard that. Facts. She's very smart. Yeah, Anthony is absolutely winning. Anthony really seems like a good guy. He is ready for life. Okay, can we find more men that's ready for life? Even when life be life, because life is going to life.
Jeffrey wanted
you gotta
have a one-on-one with me since I've been yet to meet her ex. I want to do something very special for her. So I actually am preparing a home-cooked meal in a very romantic environment at my house.
That's nice.
I like her a lot.
You do like her a lot. He does too.
Unfortunately, I was not able to bring the ex to meet my future
I
guy.
want to know why.
Me and Andre have been waiting for an intimate date since the beginning. And then he got sick with COVID and I didn't even expect him back.
Welcome.
It's just so, I smell just amazing food, so I'm excited.
I hope I don't disappoint you.
No, it's so nice for you to do this. I'm a little afraid of the connection just because I don't have any concerns with Andre. It just seems right. It doesn't seem forced. So I'm just waiting on him to kind of come out like Houdini and show me more.
This is my favorite part of my night when I come here.
Wow.
I know you would like this. This is as romantic as well.
Yes. I could stand out here for the entire time.
The way you look at me.
I feel the same. Like you're staring into my soul every time. Right into my spirit. You're just...
I'm cooking something for you.
They about to fall in love. They about to smash right down about.
Everything already smells so good.
Fried chicken.
So I'm gonna share the queen's dinner first.
Thank you so much.
All right.
You even plated it beautifully.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
I mean, he cooked.
I'm hungry.
With plantains.
I'm hungry.
I mean, he's absolutely perfect.
All right, that's
so
too much for you, right?
I need baby bites.
All right, I'm gonna do baby.
Can you like little mini bite?
Yes.
So much. I can't do the whole thing though.
Look, just take a
A little bite.
look. Don't work to me.
What? Stop, Jeffrey.
You're too hot? Oh. You okay?
Did y'all see that forkful? Yep. I gotta press pause. Did y'all see that forkful? She was like, I can't put that, it's too much. Maybe she didn't want to have all that food in her mouth in front of the camera. Maybe that's what it was. She was like, just a little baby bite. She was like, I'd have been like, I don't know. I'm just a different breed. I don't know.
Baby.
I am a baby.
I don't know.
But it
He's really
seasons so
feminine.
good.
I'm feminine.
He fed me
but
like little mini bites because he knows I don't like huge bites.
I'm not gonna further this time.
yeah, like that. That's good. I'm glad she did.
It was amazing.
But I look at you and I just see this strong, powerful man. And I feel like I already can trust you. I don't care if you're dating the rest of the women on the show. I just feel like I can trust you.
Jeffrey is trying to win.
We shared our first kiss. It lasted for a good minute. So yeah, I would rate Jeffrey as a kisser a good 8. And the reason why, because I want to find out more if she's a 10. I'm waiting.
At the end of our date, my connection with Andre is, when are we getting married? But I do have a connection with Mark Anthony. I have a connection with Blue. Only time will tell on the man that's truly serious will see me as his potential wife. I just want to make a toast to one of the most amazing men.
Listen to me, honey.
Listen to me, honey. Does he know that she got 3 kids? He don't got no kids, right? He don't got no kids. He don't got no kids. Do he know that she got 3 kids? I just need to know. It just needs to make sense to me. It just needs to make sense. Like, she is ready to get. She said, "I'm ready to get married." How old is she? I don't know. It's. She gonna get her a man. Let me tell you something. They gonna get married on the show. Episode 12, it's gonna be the wedding. It ain't even gonna be a bridge scene. They gonna be at the wedding. Jeffrey gonna get her a man. Okay. And how can I put it? I guess it's not a problem. But the concerns that I have is because one of her dates, I want to say it was a date with Mark Anthony. She mentioned that she wanted a father for her children. That to me is a red flag. Oh shoot, I got the dang on thing up here. That to me is a red flag. I have never, it's just me. I can't talk about nobody else. I have never, ever, I'm trying to make sure because I don't like swelling. I don't like lying. I've never gone into a situation and thought to myself, Sadora needs a father. I need to find a man so Sadora can have a father. So it just makes me feel like when women are in situations where they feel like their back is up against the wall, because how she talks, it's like, you know, she loves her children. I'm sure she loves her children, but I feel like that she's tired. She's tired of doing it alone. Hell, I'm tired. I got one. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? So she like, I'm looking for help. But my thing is what if she meets somebody and they're amazing. They're cooking dinner for her. They're giving her roses. Everything is great. But then he comes in the picture and he falls short of being a father. Like, how does that work for you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people really think. I think that people go into situations with rose-colored glasses, and they don't think about like the consequences. They don't think about the challenges that they'll have. They don't think about, you know, if this doesn't work out. Like, I'm just one of those people. Like, I'm always so cautious. I think I'm overly cautious. Like, I always try to pre-plan things out. Like, if I'm going to be with him, like, what is going to happen? Like, I have to now, because I've had so many situations in my life where, you know, I didn't think about those things, like what would happen in the future. Like, I didn't think about when I got into this relationship with this dude that his daughter was a thief, you know, and his son was not a good person, you know, like it was, I never thought like I would want to end the relationship. Of course, he wasn't a great man either. He did some really foul things, bad things to me too. But I would have never thought like would have been issues with his children for me to want to end the relationship. I don't think people think about things like that. And, you know, I just feel like I hope that, you know, she watches the show back and she learns from some of these things, and sees some of the red flags within her, because I feel like she's not looking for love. She's looking for someone to be a father to her kids. And, you know, when love is present, when real true love that you want is present, and when you are healed and you've done the work, then that person, the first thing you would think is he would be a great father. That's how I would date someone and think like he would be a good father. I see how he treats his kids, or I see the relationship that he has with my daughter. Like that's cool. That's attractive to me. That makes me want to say, you know, I want to see more about him. Like I want to dig deeper. I want to get more emotionally connected with this man, because I feel like not only is he a great man, but he could be a great father. And then all the roses and the cooking dinner and the dates and the Gucci bags and all that stuff, all that stuff is a bonus. But, you know, I feel like she's just looking at these men like, oh God, he's cooking me dinner. He's giving me flowers. Let's get married. What? Like, when was the last time he asked you, like, how your kids were? How your kids are? How are your kids? Like, how are they? Like, do they have school today? Like, what y'all do? Did y'all do something this weekend? Wow, that sounds fun. Like, I don't know. I like it when, and that's one thing too, is I try not to give too much away, but with me personally, like when a man calls me or he texts me, not even when he texts me, when he calls me, he's like, hey, Sabrina, like, how was your weekend? Like, how are you? How's your daughter doing? What? Like, you want to know how I'm doing? You want to know how my daughter's doing? You know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying that because he asked me, I'm gonna marry him. You know, it's just, it makes me feel like, because it's a package deal, you know? So I like that. But I hope that she kind of takes all that into consideration. Maybe she doesn't, and she just doesn't understand yet. But as she gets older and she stays single, and you know, she'll figure it out, just like I had to.
Walking into this ladies' lounge, I'm excited. I had my ex's date, and I can just imagine how some of the other ladies have gone.
How y'all doing?
But I also know somebody's going home at the end of this. So what is revealed is going to be really, really crucial.
All right.
Eliminated.
That looking good?
Thank you, Tommy.
Oh,
y'all look like y'all saw y'all exes. Y'all got that WTF look. That's what you got. Okay, I want to hear all about it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I want to hear it. So give it to me. Which of these men are you feeling, and why? Starting with Sue-Ann, okay?
Okay.
Somebody get eliminated.
I introduced my ex to Anthony and Blake. He definitely asked the boys hard-hitting questions.
What did Paul think of Anthony?
Paul thought Anthony was a better match.
Really? Than you and Blake?
Yes.
Why so?
He said that Anthony's more reserved, which would allow me to kind of be in the forefront,
Okay.
and I actually want that.
I'll take
What
that.
does that mean?
Mercedes?
So I was able to introduce my ex Armand to Anthony and Mark Anthony. At the end, he too said that Anthony would be a better.
Anthony would be a better fit for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
At the end of that.
Why so?
He came with the silent confidence. It was almost like they swapped spots. We're finally getting something that I hadn't seen before.
Marcia.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey. Tell me about your ex and next.
I trusted this ex. This ex is very logical. His name's Mark. He asked the right questions. Blue fold.
Blue folded?
Yes, he folded.
I'm not even
really
watching this show.
And Tony was Tony. Tony's an alpha. Like, nobody's gonna back him into a corner. It was good. It's very insightful.
Who did Mark like?
He feels like he can trust what Tony's putting down. His delivery is a little rough, and he was like, will he handle you with care and, you know, be gentle, because that's important.
All right. Cynthia, how did it go?
It was horrible.
Really? What happened?
James is the father of my kids.
Okay.
He met Dre and Anthony. He just came in attacking. He wanted to know how many relationships they had, how many flings did they have, make sure I'm not a fling. When Dre got to get up and leave, he said, you see, he can't take the pressure. Why are you running?
Oh,
my God. And then Anthony had to leave. He said, oh, you running too? Anthony said, listen, Cynthia, give him my number. And he looked him in the eye and said, I'm not going nowhere.
Period.
I like that. I'm like, you can't call both of them a liar. You have to tell me something.
Nah, I want to meet James.
I like James. Hey, Tommy.
Hey, talk to me. Ex and next.
Yes,
How did it go?
Morgan.
It was just bad.
Okay, talk to him. Who's the ex? What's his name?
His name is Junior, and I brought Tony and Lyndon. Lyndon's a lighthearted guy. He's very kind. Tony, not so much. The conversation was going back and forth, and Tony's face over there is just mad.
Why is he boiling?
So Junior discloses some things that I did to him towards the end of our relationship.
What'd you do to Junior?
God, you're gonna have to forgive me, but vengeance was mine.
What did you do?
He was a liar, and I got tired of it. And
then just leave.
He has really beautiful hair. He's got gorgeous hair. His hair is his pride.
What did you do, Morgan?
I started putting hair in his hair while he was asleep.
Huh? I just got to let it.
You need some time to process.
Yeah, to process this. All right, Jeffrey, how are you?
Yeah, like that's not funny.
Good.
Yes.
We had a discussion last time we were here. The gentleman that you are having connections with, did you guys have conversation?
I did. They have a gist of my past, and they understand why I wouldn't risk bringing, someone unstable.
Right.
It just didn't align.
So let me ask you something. Since
really
you weren't
tell
able
you
to
that
bring
they
an
understood
ex,
that?
who are you connected with the most?
Andre and Mark Anthony.
Tell me why.
Andre, because we met in a life before we actually met. Soulmate vibes all the way. Mark, because everything aligns with what we're looking for. And he deserves a me.
What?
There we go.
What? Did she just say that everything aligns with her and Mark Anthony and he deserves her? A whole single man that really ain't trying to date a woman with kids? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'd be tripping.
So, y'all know where I'm headed. Time to lay it all out on the table. Which of these men are you not feeling and why? We're going to start with Morgan.
Mark Anthony. Cute guy. There may have been a slight connection, but not too much outside of he thinks I'm gorgeous, I think he's gorgeous. And that kind of just stayed there.
I'm just going to say Anthony just because I don't know who Anthony is. He was extremely automated to me from the beginning.
I would definitely have to say Tony. The whole everything people are saying in terms of that, it's just not my vibe.
Mercedes?
I'm gonna have to put Blake in my bottom. I think that if he is at all trying to play games like it appears to be, that's not okay with me. When it comes to matters at heart, play chess with love.
I don't have any communication with Blake. That being said, I didn't have to talk to him to get a really bad impression of him and to make my own conclusion of him, which is that he's not a good person.
Suanne, how are you?
I do respect what they're saying in terms of what their interaction was, but I know what our individual communication is.
Okay. Marcia.
Just based off this past assignment, I do have to place Blue in my bottom. I've done a friend thing. I've dated guys just because they were comfortable for me. So I don't want to do that. He has had more than enough opportunity to romance, and he just doesn't.
I adore him, but it is not fair. Oh, no, I can't.
Keep in mind, this is about you. Do you see yourself in a relationship with Blue?
No.
Okay.
He definitely is a great guy, very kind. And I've tried to go into the romantic zone, but he clams up. The peeling back the layers that you're telling us to do, he's literally like, no.
All right. Well, ladies, seems like you circle a couple of these
because
fellas.
Blue
You know
ain't
what you got to
feeling
do.
none of you.
Time to take these guys out on dates.
Why?
Let
You
one
like
of them
all
know
these women
that their time is up.
like, mm-mm.
It is getting harder and harder to send people home. Connections are getting closer and closer, and no one wants their connection to go home. So it's hard.
All right, that's it. Thank you, thank you. Good luck. Y'all can get on out of here.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you.
Ain't no telling what my next assignment gonna be.
We love your assignments.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo. Blue ain't feeling none of them. None of them. None. Mark Anthony ain't feeling none of them. Not a one. Blake ain't feeling none of them. Zero. Zilch. Marcia, it's a wrap. Forget it. None of them. Is it just me? Am I the only one that sees this? They not feeling nobody. They going through the process now, which is great. But they not feeling nobody. And it's okay. Honey, exactly. And Lyndon. Lyndon just trying to stay on the show. Lyndon like, I'm float on, float on. Float, float, float on. No one likes anyone this season. Now, there are some that do like, so Jeffrey like everybody. Morgan is toxically attracted to Tony. Andre wants to really smash Jeffrey really bad. Anthony, he like, look, I'm open to the process. I'm looking for love, and I hope love finds me. And that's how I feel like Cynthia is. Mercedes, I feel like Mercedes it's cute. I'm gonna see what it gives. I feel like she finds somebody, she finds somebody. She don't, she don't. I feel like Mercedes is just really unbothered. It is what it is. Yeah, that's just what I'm getting. Yes, if you guys have not hit the like button, I have 126 of you watching. Thank you so very much for joining me tonight. I only have 60 thumbs up. I would love it if we could get it to 100 thumbs up before this live ends. So definitely show your love and support by hitting the thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe and join the Seoul Mate community over here. I like Cynthia and Mark Anthony will slide to the end. I hope so. I really like them. And I feel like that out of all the couples and out of everybody that's on this season, I feel like those two are like the most aligned, where it just would make more sense. And also they're kind of looking for the same thing. So, but I think that unfortunately Cynthia's ex, even if they end up together, that ex is always going to be in the back of Anthony's mind. Always. Always. He always going to have a problem. He always going to have a problem. Hopefully that isn't the case. And hopefully like the dude was just kind of showing out for like TV. And, you know, it works. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shoot. The volume.
At all. I'm just letting things flow. Maybe you want to recap on me and the ex, or she wants to
That's
tell
the
me some
problem.
things, open up for more, but nothing has really changed.
Feeling nobody. That's
I haven't seen or heard from you since the date with the ex. We need a little recap because I'm like, where's Blue? Like,
I went to work after that, and it was a long night.
I thought the date went well, but I feel like
no, you don't.
You
I
answered
don't
the
realize you don't.
questions the Blue way. And I just wanted to talk to you more about it when it was fresh.
Going into this date and knowing that the women have the power to eliminate this week, I'm honestly not
Blake is
concerned,
on
not
the
too
bottom
phased.
again.
Hello. How you doing, pretty lady?
Shut up.
How are you?
So,
I don't even say shut up. I was about to say shut the front door.
You look amazing as always.
Thank you.
I've lived in the bottom, right? I've been in the bottom since day one.
Yes, he has.
I'm pretty much
Number
comfortable
one.
here. I'm staying true to my journey. I'm staying true to what I said I was going to come to do, and I'm doing it. How's it going?
Good. I haven't seen you since the ex's date,
True.
which is very interesting.
Extremely.
Why do you say extremely?
There was already an idea of what was going to be said.
Really?
Yeah. Not in a
From
bad way.
him?
Yeah, from him.
I just feel like I'm pulling teeth with you sometimes.
We're gonna get there. We're doing what we're supposed to do. We're talking to each other. We're communicating.
Blake got
But I
9.
need the words.
But you got the word.
Don't play games with me.
You know, I adore you. I think
At this
our
point, I'm
interaction has
seeing
always
Blake.
been good, but in the women's lounge, the feedback
Because he is not going to be
is
eliminated.
tough. Your name is hot. Like,
Right.
it's like acid. The feedback is that you're being misleading. And even though it's not my experience, obviously it's now spreading in terms of multiple people feel this way.
Right.
Blake Drew got a lot of
Blue,
crap.
other
with him
women
at
who
the end
have
of the
had
day.
intimate dates with you were saying similar things that I said. They feel like I don't know what it's like to be romantic with Blue. I don't know if Blue know what it's like to be romantic or how to express his romantic
I'm
side.
not gonna be going around kissing all y'all in the mouth.
Once I catch the person, they catch me, you can everything, the whole shebang.
That's how
You
I
know, my
feel.
approach is
That's
just to
how
be a
I
little bit
feel.
more direct, to be
Like
honest.
whoever get Blue
In the
is
moment,
gonna be
I
a
have to stop
a
being
happy
so
woman.
considerate of what someone is going to feel or how they're going to take something, because they turn around and they spin it.
So we talked and I advocated as hard as I could. We went back and forth and decided.
Today in the lounge, we did deliberate. We like Blue. He's cool. He's a nice guy. But you're not connecting with all of these ladies. So the ladies do feel like you're not ready to love.
I knew it!
Not everybody. It is what it is.
I
You guys
knew
gotta figure out
it.
who y'all think who's playing or not playing. I'm not either one of them. I'm just me. Some of the ladies didn't feel that I was showing if I liked them or not. I definitely felt I gave my best effort to connect with who I wanted to connect with in this process. The process only showed that sometimes good guys don't last. So you have to tell people they want instead of actions speak louder than words. Glad I met you because it was out of the process when I met you, so I'm happy about it.
That's true.
We
Yes,
You know,
hugs,
to be
hugs,
happy,
hugs.
she don't like you. She don't like you.
We decided.
Well, you know
that
now.
with
You don't watch
everything going on, that you are still gonna continue with the journey.
Blake got 13
and you're still ready to love. While you're saying your journey and your perspective on the process is unique, I need you to do your best to think about the feedback.
At this point, I definitely feel like Sue-Ann and I operate as a team. She knows who I am and she knows that I have only good intentions. I think that she does do a good job of shutting out some of the negative energy, but being blunt will always be the best way to be. It is what it is, but at least you get the truth. I am definitely glad that I'm still a part of the process because I'm not really ready to let you go yet.
You gotta let her go.
Next time on Ready to Love. This week, I want y'all to introduce your strongest connection to your best friends.
Oh boy, am I in a hot seat?
What do you see yourself bringing to Audrey?
I'm very protective.
She answered so quickly and assertively. It bothered me.
Do you have a personal 5-year plan?
5 years, 100%. I got a 2-year plan.
You got a 2-year plan?
Wife me, please.
Wife me, please. That's the plan.
I have so many fears with Mark because I know he doesn't have children.
It's a lot more to the table than just you.
Yeah.
Both of these women are completely different.
Yep.
Makes me nervous.
Was this in their relationship? At what point in their relationship did this happen?
When I was done and I knew I wanted to make a grand exit.
A grand exit?
Morgan's a great girl, but maybe I gotta step back.
Did she say she did that because she was trying to make a grand exit? You know what a grand exit is? is being on the bridge when someone chooses you and you don't choose them because you know that they are not right for you. That's a grand exit. Anyway. Oh my God. So Blake made it another day. But I get it, because at the end of the day, he had more connections than Blue. You know, the fact that I wonder, you know what? I don't even think that Morgan thinks that she's done anything wrong. Because the way she's kind of just talking about it on camera, I feel like a lot of these people have not watched this show. I feel like a lot of these people have not heard about the Ready to Love fans. I feel like that they know nothing about the blogs, the Ready to Love blogs, super fans, whatever, faithfuls that watch every season, every episode. I don't think that they have heard about Ready to Love Black Twitter. Yeah. And a lot of people after the show, it's so crazy because they go on this. I don't think that she's going to do it. Like, Morgan seems pretty secure within herself, regardless if it was wrong or if it was right. I feel like Morgan is not the type of person to go on these blogs and in the comments and be defending herself. Morgan seems like she is very secure and she really don't give a AF what nobody really say about her. And that's one thing that I do like about Morgan. Like, in dating, like, that's separate. But what I see with her, like, she's a strong woman. Like, she like, I don't care. You don't like me. It is what it is. You don't got to like me. Like, that's the kind of vibe that I get from her. And I respect that. Oh, she did? To try to defend herself? Maybe so. But yeah, I get it, because I don't know what goes through people's mental and how people feel when, especially when America and thousands of people view them in a negative light. Because I know a lot of people don't like me, you know what I mean? But I wasn't all over social media. I still don't. I just don't entertain it. But I know some people from other seasons, and some even on my season, that literally still be on the blogs and everything and Facebook and Twitter, just going back and forth with people trying to state their case. And what saddens me is they still lying. They're still living a lie, because a lot of the comments and the things that I read that they put, like, I didn't say this, it was production then, da 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 da. And I'm just like, bro, like, I was there. Like, you're lying. People are still trying to defend their character lying. And it's crazy because some people have been like, oh, I see your point now, I get it. So they have won a lot of people to be on their side with them or whatever. But there's still a lot of people that don't jump on their bandwagon and see them for exactly who they are. I don't really care. What they eat don't make me shit. And I got my own stuff going on. So I don't really care. They defend themselves to their 80. It don't make me no difference. But I tell you this, if I wasn't reviewing the show and if I wasn't doing this with you guys, I wouldn't even be talking about them, because don't pay no mortgages or bills around here. Y'all heard it when I said it. But anyway, hey, thank you for joining us. Morgan went live one time after watching more episodes. The live she did made no sense. I mean, I saw that live she did that one time about how that's not what she said and that's not, or something like that. But other than that, I haven't really heard her like be on the blogs or anything like that and like go live. And I just saw that one time. I never thought her live made sense. Yeah, it didn't make sense to me either, because she was like, they made it seem like I was talking about Tony, but I was talking about Anthony. But then the stuff that she was saying about Tony on the show, she was saying about Tony on her live, but she was saying that she was talking about Anthony, but the stuff that they were saying she said, and she was acting it out with Tony on the script, like, because we had synced it. So it was just weird to me. So I just was like, but who am I? You know what I mean? That's her truth. So I'm nobody to be like, she lying. It just didn't make sense to me either. So I don't know. Yeah. That grand exit may be with Lyndon. Honestly, maybe, but in real life, who would Lyndon really walk away with? Morgan? I feel like Morgan and Tony, they would pick each other to make it to the end. It's at the end of the day, it's just because they want to make it to the end. I feel like Mark Anthony will pick Mercedes to make it to the end, but Mark Anthony really ain't feeling Mercedes, not in real life. Yeah, I really hope that Anthony and Cynthia make it, but I mean, I just don't know. We'll see. This reunion will be very interesting. So FYI, I ain't putting nothing out there, but I will tell you this. I heard that this reunion is going to be for the books. You ain't hearing from me though. Anyway, if you have not liked this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining with me, guys, because in real life, this was very impromptu. I didn't even know I was going to go live. I do have my panel review tomorrow. I'm not even sure who's going to be on or if they're available. They don't even know that I'm going to do it. Normally, I try to communicate with them, but they know it's on Tuesdays. My schedule's just been real crazy. But if you have not liked this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up. I would so greatly appreciate it. I have 78 thumbs up right now. I have 122 of you watching and that joined me tonight. I love you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna try not to be MIA anymore. I just was busy this week. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe, and I will see you guys here excuse me, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for the panel review to discuss this episode that we just watched together tonight. Episode number 8. Panel review. Be here or be square. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And thank you. Shout out to my soulmates that was in the chat too and my moderators. Thank you so much. I love you.